is Mr. Neiman calling with the firm of Rubin and Yates.
Some call this a crime.
County Clerk's office will be notified of a refusal to cooperate.
Boca Raton resident Michael Thorson calls it a shakedown.
It was scary. I mean, there's somebody saying that he's from a firm and that he's getting ready to file, and I needed to call him back by a particular time.
I would advise a return call no later than 4 p.m. Eastern today.
Thorson called and found himself talking to a debt collector.
First of all, I'm questioning my own sanity because I know my financial situation and I don't have any outstanding debts.
But Thorson says the man on the line wouldn't listen.
We're getting ready to notify the clerk's office. We're going to notify your bank of the filing. I said, could I go to jail for this? And he said, we're trying to avoid that.
Thorson said the firm offered to wipe out his alleged $8,000 debt and settle his case over the phone for $1,200.
This is ridiculous. This is what people are doing.
The Better Business Bureau's Mike Galvin says it's all a scam.
They're threats. These are personal threats that they're making. This happened nationwide.
A 3-month Contact 5 Scripps Howard News Service investigation found debt collection scams are the top complaint with the Federal Trade Commission. The reason? An increase in aggressive collection tactics, coupled with more and more people falling behind on their bills.
Well, that's the predator. That's where the scheme and the scam initiates.
Galvin remembers not so long ago another event-driven scam.
Back in the days of 9/11, where everybody was walking around selling respirators, and you know what happened with that situation.
Hey there. Contact 5 cracked that case after consumers sent millions to Gas Mask USA. Instead of new masks, though, our cameras found them stacked in buckets in this warehouse.
What are you doing to the mask?
They were old, used, and cracked.
Okay. You guys are gonna have to go. We have no comments. Thank you.
People have to be aware in these desperate economic times that there's people out there preying on them.
Something didn't sound quite right.
It's the reason Thorson paused and called debt collection legal specialist Bob Murphy first.
You cannot tell somebody that they're going to go to jail to collect a debt. You cannot tell somebody that you are a law firm when you're not a law firm. You cannot tell somebody that there's papers that are down at the courthouse.
Were there ever court papers?
No, it was a fiction. It was simply an attempt to falsely state that there was some threat of immediate legal action against Mr. Thorson when there was not.
We called Rubin and Yates. At first, a company representative told us he would have no comment. Later, he called us, refusing to tell us his title, but said, "The only thing I can tell you is that the agent involved was terminated in March for several FTC violations." He went on to say we don't condone any activity like that. As for Thorson, he never paid, and while he considers himself lucky, he considers himself a victim just the same.
Well, you feel violated. I mean, you feel like somebody came in my house with a gun. They might as well and said, give us your money.
Our investigative team found lax laws are a huge problem in all of this. State and federal agencies can't really figure out who's in charge when it comes to cracking down. That, along with the tough economy, it's all contributed to this problem. So how do you know when you get one of these calls whether it's legit? The caller is required to, by law, provide proof of your debt if you ask for it. If they can't do that, don't pay them a dime, no matter what they're threatening on the telephone. We have a list of tips on how to avoid this scam and how to know whether a debt collector is legit. It's all on our website right now. Also on our website, a list of the companies out there with the largest number of complaints against them. All the information is on our website, WPTV.com, right now. I'm Shannon Cake, WPTV News Channel 5.